Yes guys, welcome back to another live stream. Okay guys, we're in the trade.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Jeez, I'm not liking that on ES.
Order filled.
Jeez, fuck no. Stopped out guys. Okay, so we're starting to see legs to the downside on NQ. If I print a bearish gap here, I'm going to show NQ as it is the weaker asset in terms of being bearish. But yeah, getting stopped out on ES was just pure manipulation before that news release at 10 AM. Maybe an ad a bit too late before the news drop. Just 13 minutes before the news, so that's potentially why we did get stopped. But yeah, we've literally got a bearish breaker block paired with a order block paired with a bearish fair value gap paired with optimal trade entry of this minor dealing range on the 1 minute. But yeah, again, SMT at higher time frame buy side, this is an A+ setup for me personally. I mean, if there's 4 minute bearish gap prints, I will take shorts from there on NQ, because that would be a 4 minute balance price range. As long as we don't take out sell side liquidity, we can definitely be taking this. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get an entry inside this 4 minute balance price range. Framework is higher time frame SMT. Clean break structure at the downside. Clean unicorn model will also have a 4 minute balance price range. Expecting price to take out sell side. Yes, but this would be my last trade of the day.
Order filled.
Okay guys, we're now in the trade. But yeah, A+ setup. Yeah, if this one gets stopped out, I don't even know what to say. This is textbook. Just mitigate the 5-minute bearish now. Should really start selling off from here. That's actually mental. But yeah, these up close candles to the left on NQ on the 1 minute, paired with this breaker, paired with this bearish fair value gap, and paired with optimal trade entry, should be holding price to the downside. Okay. Should really start running from here as NQ's bumped above this buy side, created a bearish S&T with ES. So we should start taking out all these lows from here if we were truly bearish. Especially on NQ as it is the weaker asset. Loving that candle rejection as well. Sorry, them wick rejections out of the 5 minute. Not in a rush to trail stop. Only going to trail stops if we do take out the sell side down here. What started the retrace into our entry. As soon as we break that low, if we do, that's where I will start looking to trail. Okay, I want to see us start moving with speed from here. Ideally, if we can close below this 2 minute on a yes, that would be even more confirmation. Wow. Okay, so we are respecting that 2 minute bullish gap on a yes. Okay. Okay guys, looks like we're going to get stopped. Literally 2 textbook A+ setups ran through. Literally textbook. Unicorn models as well. So fair value gap paired with breakers. So as long as I've stuck to the plan today, it is what it is. Might have entered on the wrong asset though, I'll say that. NQ starting to be a bit more bullish than ES. Reason I did take the entry on NQ was because NQ failed to take this buy side at the 9:30 open, but ES did. So that may signal that NQ was the weaker asset, therefore I'm going to take shorts on NQ. But yeah, again, if we get stopped, it is what it is. We've stuck to the plan. And as long as you stick to the plan over the long run, not just off the past few trades, but over the long run in terms of months, that's where you'll see the progress. So yeah, if we get stopped, I'm happy. As ridiculous as it sounds, that's the way trading should be. Not happy that you've lost money, but happy that you've stuck to your plan and you're not caring about the result, whether it's a win or a loss. Okay, ES is starting to displace. Wish I had it entered on ES. I mean, to be fair, the displacement was more significant on ES, to be honest. But yeah, if ES does keep displacing to the downside and takes out sell side liquidity, I'll just trail stops to break even. But AS is dumping, NQ is literally staying stagnant. Currently seeing bullish S&T at the lows. So we've got S&T at the highs, S&T at the lows. Okay, now we're starting to get movement. Really wish I'd entered on ES. But I mean, if ES takes out our profit objective, I won't be closing out fully, because on and Q would be in like a negative risk to reward, so I would literally prefer go and break even. Because say for example you enter on the weaker, the more bullish asset in a bearish scenario, and the other asset takes out TP first. If you keep closing in a negative risk to reward, for example 0.70, over the long run you're going to be unprofitable. So it's just best to go break even. But most of the time you'll be entering in the weaker asset if it is bearish. Obviously in this scenario or in this trade I've entered on the more bullish asset, but at first it was the weaker asset because NQ was the one that failed to break this buy side or sweep the buy side. To be honest, the way ES is moving compared to NQ, I think NQ will probably still be in drawdown while ES takes TP. But yeah, I mean, I'm expecting ES, if it was truly bearish, to run through the sell side down here and run straight for that London low down there. And then that should allow NQ enough room to move as well. Okay, so we're about to take out sell side. There we go. Sell side's taken. I'm going to trail stops to this high at 812.25. 812.25. And if it runs for London low, I'll trail stops to break even. Okay. Okay, so I haven't taken out London low. I'm just going to wait. We are seeing another unicorn model as well. Okay, I mean, I've just realised that we are creating a bearish city there as well on NQ, so could easily come back up and wake us out. Trailing stops at 794.75. Above that 1 minute breaker. Not going to go break even, going to allow price room to have a retrace. But I'm fully expecting NQ to dump. I mean, we've got ES sweeping out London low. Okay. Whoa, starting to move rapid. But yeah, the reason I didn't trail break even on this, as ES had taken out London low, is because I want to give price room to retrace back into this range. If we were truly bearish, we'd retrace up just a little bit and then keep dumping. But going break even would be literally inside of this city. Hence why I didn't trail. But we should respect this breaker. All these down close candles is a bearish breaker on the higher time frame. Really not liking this price action on NQ. Just been chopping about for the past 20 minutes, half an hour. Okay, looks like we're going to get stopped, guys.
Order filled.
There we go. 2 A+ setups, both losses resulted in a loss. Obviously, second trade, we should have entered on ES, but the reason I entered on NQ again was because at the moment of presenting the model, it was the more bearish asset. But obviously in hindsight, after the trades played out, should have entered on ES because that would have delivered straight to TP. But we've entered on the wrong asset between the two. Is what it is, guys. I'll happily take both losses. I mean, still a clean sell model on NQ regardless, so literally A+. Gets run through, is what it is. I'll see you all in tomorrow's live stream.